got a viewer request to check out the SpongeBob episode of SpongeBob and Randomland, so I'm gonna check that out. Hi, I'm Wooly! You might be asking, what did Wooly have to do with anything? And to that I say, Martians took over the world! Oprah's the president! He's saying, what is wrong with this kid, and why am I watching the horrible video? And to that I have no idea. You should probably watch something else. So our episode starts with SpongeBob and Squidward working at the Krusty Krab when they get a phone call. That phone call is from a customer who wants a Krabby Patty delivered to his house in Randomland. This is a new SpongeBob episode. They have the HD animation style. The reason why I bring that up is because the past two episodes of SpongeBob I covered did not have the HD animation style, and I gotta say, it is a great animation style, and I highly approve of this art style. A lot of fans don't like it. Another good thing about the new animation style is it allows for more slapstick comedy. It's more expressive and vibrant. SpongeBob and Squidward begin their journey to Randomland when SpongeBob gets randomly teleported, and then Squidward starts dancing.
Put the lime in the coconut and drink.
Squidward gets teleported to the other dimension, and it looks like Dr. Seuss if he was high on crack. The animation is so beautiful, you really gotta give your hats off to the writers for creating such bizarre imagery. Everything in this land looks awesome. It's like if they took rock bottom and the animator was like, if you think that's good, let's amp it up! Whoa, let's make this place crazy! Another thing that makes this episode as great as it is SpongeBob and Squidward's chemistry. It's like if they took the Squidward and SpongeBob dynamic from Pizza Delivery and fused it with rock bottom, and that's what's two great episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants together into one beautiful Nickelodeon masterpiece. One of the things I like about this episode is that Squidward doesn't really insult SpongeBob. He's still sarcastic and hilarious and deadpan, but he doesn't really insult him or call him an idiot, and that's kind of a nice, refreshing change and a small detail that I like about this episode in particular compared to other SpongeBob episodes. SpongeBob and Squidward continue their journey through Randomland trying to find out who ordered that Krabby Patty. What came first, the SpongeBob or the egg? That was an excellent joke. So this crazy old lady steals the Krabby Patty and SpongeBob and Squidward have to get it back. I love the animation in this. Luckily, SpongeBob and Squidward manage to get the Krabby Patty delivery bag back, and then a bunch of doors randomly appear out of nowhere. Squidward and SpongeBob manage to get the Krabby Patty bag back, but then all of a sudden a bunch of doors start appearing randomly around them. Sweet merciful crap, what is that? I did not edit that, I swear, and if you don't believe me, you can look up that scene for itself. That really was Squidward with blood on his eyes. Reference Red Miss Squidward. For those who don't know what that is, that's a creepypasta where Squidward commits suicide. I can't believe they actually put that in the show. Sure, it's a small reference, but it's still a reference to that. It's just so unbelievable. And Squidward sees something that they think is Mr. Krabs, but it turns out that it wasn't Mr. Krabs, and it was the person that originally ordered the Krabby Patty. Anyway, they follow him, and they end up out of the portal, and they give him the Krabby Patty. Episode ends there. The conclusion. One of the things I love about the episode is just that it has such a creative premise. The world of Randomland is so interesting and unique. Nothing else we've seen on SpongeBob except for Rock Bottom, at least as far as I can think of. And if they make a new SpongeBob game, they need to add Randomland as a level. That would be a really cool idea. Also, another thing I like about this episode is SpongeBob and Squidward's dynamic. I know I already brought this up, but this is the perfect way to portray SpongeBob and Squidward. This is exactly how every episode portraying SpongeBob and Squidward should be. You have one tiny problem. The scene at the Krusty Krab is a bit boring. I mean, the opening when they start at the Krusty Krab, I get it, they needed to set up the plot, but it's just a teeny incy bit too long. But I'm just nitpicking because that scene is so short and this episode is so good, it's worth waiting just a few seconds for a setup. Highlight was the chase scene. It had so many bizarre things, it was really entertaining, but Red Miss Squidward was sure unexpected and a very enjoyable surprise to see, if not a bit weird that they included it in a kid's show. But also, if you're wondering, they did censor it in later airings. It only appeared in the first few airings. They thought it was too violent, so they removed it in later airings. But in the first few original airings, it was there. I swear, there's a YouTube video of it. I will link it if you don't. You should definitely check out this episode. It's one of the best episodes in recent years, and I definitely give it a seal of approval, and it's definitely worth watching, so check it out right now.